My name is Raquel Moreno and I'm going to present part of the results of my doctoral thesis entitled University Students' Perceptions of a Multi-Component Interventions Program. Test anxiety is a well-documented concern across all educational stages, particularly prevalent among university students, who frequently experience significant stress and anxiety in response to academic demands, especially examinations. This condition has a demonstrable negative impact not only on academic performance, but also on students' psychological well-being. In response to this issue, the study evaluated a multi-component intervention program designed to reduce test anxiety levels among Spanish university students. The program consisted of 4 in-person sessions delivered over 1 week, supplemented by 4 individual mentoring sessions. The primary objective was to analyze student perceptions of the program's usefulness with a specific focus on identifying its most impactful elements. A qualitative design was employed, utilizing a thematic analysis approach with an inductive-deductive strategy. Data were collected from 2 sources: semi-structured interviews conducted during the mentoring sessions and individual open reflections on the program. The study involved a sample of 21 students from the Complutense University of Madrid and Francisco de Vitoria University. The final dataset comprised 60 documents. The analytical process yielded 29 final codes and more than 400 coded quotations. Thematic analysis identified 2 components as particularly salient: the study skills training, specifically the modules on organization and planning strategies, which provided practical tools for academic management, and the psychoeducation about anxiety, which fostered self-knowledge and normalized participants' worries and anxious thoughts. Regarding the acquisition of skills, quotes such as the following one are interesting. The exercise we did of listing all the subjects and topics, I did that again at home, but better, thoroughly, and in fact, I have it stuck on a wall in my room because it helped me a lot. I really like this tool, so maybe that gave me more confidence. In another mentoring session, this participant pointed out, I woke up in the mornings feeling much calmer. And on psychoeducation, there were many things about my studies that distressed me, and I didn't know how to identify it as anxiety. However, thanks to learning about the subject, I have been able to identify many behaviors that I didn't have a name for, and I can now detect and try to improve. This study underscores the value of implementing integrated support programs within universities. The findings demonstrate that multi-component interventions, which combine practical study skills training with psychoeducational elements, are perceived as highly useful by students. The results highlight the critical importance of introducing such holistic support mechanisms early in the university experience to mitigate test anxiety and promote student well-being. We are currently analyzing the results in a replication of the study in a Salvadoran sample, which will help us identify the strengths and weaknesses of the research. For further details regarding the investigation, I will leave my contact details on the screen. Thank you for your attention.